Coração latente corre em minhas veias.
When I was like child, we were visiting my family home in the countryside. We were playing with my friends there, and it's in the Black Sea region. There was a creek in front of our house, and I wrote a song for it, and the lyrics explain the creek, like dere geçerdi önünden. There was a creek in front of our house passing through, and su içerdim elinden. I was drinking water from your hands. Bir bakmışsın yok olmuş, dere tepe kül olmuş. When you come back to the creek in the future, I couldn't find it because it all turned into ashes. I moved from Turkey like 13 years ago. I never seen wildfires in my life. And the past few years, like all the fires are happening, like the climate change is happening.
The salt waters are the home of Iemanjá, this motherly figure that really care for us. Every time I go to the ocean, I ask her permission to go in her home. You know, in New Year's Eve, we also go in front of the ocean and we offer her present gifts, and we also ask for blessings. And you know, as children of Iemanjá, we should also take care of her home, because you know, our mother's home, it's also our home. And I think us as a humanity, we're not really taking care and we're not really paying respect to Iemanjá, because the way we are treating the water in general, it's not really in a respectful way. And I think Iemanjá, in a way, will give this all back if we don't start to take care of all that. And if we don't understand that we are all connected, you know, like we are one. The waters and us, we are one.
When we started making the compositions for this new album, we had the theme of the 4 elements, but I don't think none of us were thinking about climate change or the planetary crisis. But when we started putting all the material together, all these themes started to emerge about like healing, about the sorrow for lost landscapes, about also rejoicing in nature, in the elements. And so we started to notice that all these themes started to really have to do with what's happening in the world right now. The theme of the environmental crisis really unites all of the compositions that we started creating, and so we decided that all the songs in this album had to revolve around this theme of environmental crisis, and we have to reflect on this because musicians, artists, we need to start reflecting on this crisis. We need to start creating art that talks about these issues and hopefully brings humanity closer to some sort of solution or coping with this crisis.
In the year 2018, at the beginning, I understand that I have cancer. And at the beginning, it's just a shock. But after a few months, I understand that I should live with it. And I understand that life is short and we just should enjoy it. It reminded me the poem of Sohra Saperi that it says, زندگی درک همین اکنون است. It means that life is understanding and being in the moment.
Even though everybody in this band comes from a different country, from a different tradition, different histories, different cultures, we all have in common that we have to have a relationship to our environment. It's this relationship to the elements, to nature, to the environment. So that's the ground from which we started working on as Kuné, to kind of unite all our traditions and create something that speaks to all of us.
هي قلبي جاي وما ظل عندي راي